Carolina Panthers have made it a priority this offseason to do whatever it takes to put Bryce Young in this offense in a perfect position to win football games next year. Now, the good news is the chemistry between him and TETAIROA, MCMILLAN, and also other guys like Hunter Renfrow and Adam Thielen and Jalen Coker and Xavier Legette, Jimmy Horn, it's only getting better as time goes on. And also another major plus side is Bryce Young towards the end of last season looked absolutely dynamic within this offense. And again, what I wanted to do in this video is show you why I believe Bryce Young is on pace to absolutely embarrass the NFL next year with his development. So with that being said, give me a stat line prediction of Bryce Young going into next year. But more importantly, what do you think the Panthers' record is going to be as well? Let's dive into the video. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. Let's flash back to week 18. Went out on a bang. Looked like a great quarterback. And look at this. First thing we notice right here, man-to-man coverage. Whenever you see a guy, a DB, cross the formation with the wide receiver, okay, man-to-man coverage. Another thing we notice here, we have inside leverage on these DBs. They're 1 foot inside here, right, on both. We also have outside leverage to the bottom side of your screen as well. And another thing that we like to read is we have one high safety, okay? Whenever you have one high safety, this becomes a yes-no read for the quarterback. If he goes in this direction in man coverage, then we're probably not going to throw this side of the field, and probably will throw to this side of the field, wherever our matchups are, right? We're going to have a kind of like a stop route over the middle. We're going to have a shallow cross, and then we're just going to have a go ball down this left sideline by Adam Thielen. Look at this ball here by Bryce Young. First thing we notice as we drop back in the pocket, right, we're going to see, okay, it is man-to-man coverage. It is man-to-man coverage. He turns his back. He turns his back away from the quarterback as well. Now, this is what we call a yes-no read. What Bryce Young is doing is he is circling yes in his head. He is saying, listen, I like my wide receiver more than I like your DB. He throws it up there. Unbelievable ball placement where only his wide receiver can get it. And Adam Thielen makes one hell of a grab out of midair, right? This is what you want to see from Bryce Young. And I feel like towards the end of last season, you started to see him break out. Not only do you add a guy like, Xavier Legette last year, but now you add TETAIROA MCMILLAN, who is the king of yes-no 50-50 chances in the NFL, or, college football. Translating that to the NFL, man, he's going to be huge. You cannot have one-eye safety against T-Mac, man. You can't. All right, another big-time play here. All we're doing is we're trying to attack these seams here. We got a go ball, and then we're going to kind of follow in the shadow and break over the middle of the field. They're in a cover 3, so this guy's dropping back. He's dropping back. He's dropping back, and then ultimately, you got, your flat, you got your hook curl here, you got a hook curl here, and you got another flat down here as well. That's pretty much your zone defense by the Atlanta Falcons. Look at his ability to read this. Now, we're in a 5-man scat protection, slide to the left, man-to-man to the right side, and once again, we're following number 18 here as he splits these defenders. We're kind of, boom, crossing over the middle of the field. Now, all we're doing is reading this DB. If he bites up, we're probably not going to throw that cross over the middle. But ultimately, what happens as we drop back, Bryce Young is looking over here to number 18, which gets got to back up even more. And then, boom, we have a wide open crosser over the middle. Finds Xavier Legette down to the 2-yard line, and that was on 3rd and 6. I mean, this is a beautiful read by Bryce Young, sort of manipulating that DB to move even further back and opening up a wide open space for Xavier Legette across that middle of the field. Look at this. Boom. Pushes off right here. Look at him avoid pressure in the backfield. Step up. Great throw. Right where it needs to be. Maybe could have been a little bit better, but still, whenever you get a 15-yard pickup like that on 3rd down, you'll take it. Another nasty play as well. We're going to have a little bit of eye candy, fake pre-snap motion. Boom. Okay, we can tell it looks like zone coverage to me, but as we translate back over to the other side, what we're going to run here is a quick out. We're going to have a corner route over here. We're going to have a crosser over the middle of the field. And then off this play action, we're going to send Miles Sanders up that sideline again. We're just trying to see if we can get all these guys translating in this direction and see if we can hit something on that left sideline while everybody is getting to the opposite side of the field. So again, as we play fake this ball to a running back, the first thing that Bryce Young notices as we fake a bootleg out to the right. Whenever you bootleg out, All right, an actual bootleg, again, everyone's going to follow you because you're pretty much cutting your field into a half or a third, right? So when you fake that bootleg to the right, you see these guys tend or trend, I guess, or I should say, in this direction. Look how everybody's going here. Right, now you have Miles Sanders crossing face of the linebacker. I believe that might be Matthew Judon. Right, and boom, he turns back. 22, he's got his head snapped behind, or, you know, the other way from the quarterback. So look at this ball placement here. Beautiful, beautiful throw here by Bryce Young. Great job, great play call. I mean, this right here is just perfect execution by the offense. Again, fake that handoff, fake the bootleg, act like you're moving out to that right side, and you get a bunch of your linemen in this direction as well. Beautiful job. I mean, again, all of these guys are going in this direction, and we boom. I mean, you're just not going to be able to cover Miles Sanders in space with the linebacker. Great job, man. Again, I'm telling you, Bryce Young went out last year on a really good note. He's got some great confidence coming into the season. Now, really quickly, before we get any further into the video, hit the like button, but most importantly, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you are new. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to join the family, and we will be covering the Carolina Panthers and Bryce Young throughout every single game, practice, everything. We got you guys covered. Join the family. Turn on post notifications. Not only are we going to cover training camp, but preseason football, regular season football, breaking down film of almost every single game. Again, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And with that being said, let's kind of dive back into some more highlights from Bryce Young in this last game. All right, here we go. The infamous Steph Curry type of pass where he throws a touchdown, turns back the other way. First thing we notice is the Panthers come out in 13 personnel. Right? If you guys don't know personnel, we can break it down real quick. You can have 13, you can have 12, you can have 21. The first number is always going to represent the amount of running backs in the backfield, right? So if you have 10, 12, doesn't matter, 21, it's all running backs. That first number is always running backs. Second number is tight ends. So right here, 13 personnel, we have 3 tight ends on the field. You have 2 down here, and then I believe you have 1 up top, or actually maybe right here, who's eligible. So you have 13 personnel. We're trying to act like we're running the football, see if we can get a bunch of these second level defenders to bite up on the run. And if you can do that, you can kind of open up that middle of the field. Right, so watch this play by Bryce Young. We get these guys to bite up, and look at this, right? As we roll out to this side of the pocket, we're going to crack him back. We're going to send him out, and we're trying to attack those seams here with Tommy Tremble. Now, as we kind of get outside the pocket, again, what happens when you're in this bootleg? Boom, 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 boom. Now we're faking this corner route to the corner of the end zone, and we're going to cut this back over the middle of the field. This is a beautiful, beautiful job here by the Panthers, and the only reason this guy's not trying to fill that gap is because this guy's eligible, right? So they're trying to set up this fake little screen here, so he wants to stay over there as well. And Bryce Young, he's going to throw it. It's wide open. Look at him turn around here, knowing this is a touchdown. Great job by Bryce Young. Again, the execution plays, beautiful. All right, there is still a lot more to break down, so here's what I'm going to do. If you guys want a part 2 to this video, all you got to do is comment down below P2, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, turn on post notifications, that way you're notified. And I will be posting another one of these videos. Here's another one, 5 wide, empty set. Look at this. This is beautiful. So we have, you know, 1 high safety. I guess you could really say 2 high safety, but he's kind of playing up. Looks like it could be maybe cover 1 robber. Could be a zone as well. So as we drop back, the first thing we look at are these safeties, right? So you see this guy actually drop back. So now you're in a 2 high safety look. This guy's in line. This guy's in line, right? And now we have an opportunity here to get down that right sideline. What is this called? Yes, no read. He likes the matchup. He likes his opportunity. Look at the throw. I mean, guys, that is absolute money here. I mean, he turns and fires. Look at him look over the middle and then realize that safety's in line. This is a Tampa 2. That would actually go back even further. So I believe they had someone in pre-snap motion. Nobody kind of rotated over, so he knew this was zone coverage. So boom, as he looks off this safety, fires. He knows he's in a cloud flat here. This is just, again, being able to read a defense. Shout out to Bryce Young, man. He was on fire in this game. Let's hope it translates into next season.